So there you have it, 376 hours I put in Disgaea. This was one of my favorite all-time games on the PS2. I can remember putting in so many hours on the day. It was crazy how much time I put onto this game. Obviously I finished the game, and this is the post-game content, Land of Carnage. So from what I remember when I was playing this game, the Land of Carnage was extremely hard to get into. You would have to get 16 tickets or 16 scrolls, and the scrolls were given by these pirates. You had to go into the item world, and for those who don't know, the item world is basically where you would go in and you would strengthen your weapon. You would have basically level 1 to level 100, and as you're digging down, it gets increasingly difficult. Within those levels, you have these pirates which would randomly appear, and every time you defeat one, they would give you a scroll. And the pirates are randomly generated. So it wasn't something that was easy to do. It was something that was really that you had to kind of grind to it. But it was a very fun game, so it wasn't tedious to do. It was actually really fun. Either way, so these random pirates come up and you defeat them and you get these scrolls. You get 16 of them and you're able to enter the Land of Carnage. The Land of Carnage basically takes the basic game or the original game that you're playing and then bumps it up to like 1,000. Takes the enemies, makes them extremely stronger, and it just adds a new level, new dimension to the game that you're playing. The Dark World is an alternate planet that mirrors existing levels. Each storyline stage, except for the last one, has a Dark World counterpart that is accessed through fulfilling conditions in the normal stage. Dark World stages have stronger enemies, different layouts, different victory requirements, but most importantly has a Dark Sun. The Dark Sun is an omnipotent being that alters the rules of engagement, such as inflicting elements on your characters, destroying the base panel, even causing game overs after a certain amount of terms. Thankfully, the Dark Sun can be destroyed by launching characters at it, sacrificing them. But beware, this powers up the existing enemies on the field. This was one of my favorite parts of Disgaea 2. You really get into the game and you have to think of different ways to beat enemies. Here, for example, in this level, it's reverse damage. So by directly attacking the enemy, you won't kill them. You'll actually heal them. So you have to kind of think of a way to get a healer on those or close enough to that panel to defeat them by healing those enemies, as you're going to see what I'll do right now. And here's the always popular ordeal level 4, the Cave of Ordeals. Cave of Ordeals level 4, 3 or 4 in Disgaea is usually the level where you will drill to get your character up to level 9,999 as quickly as possible. I was always such a huge fan of the attacks in this game. I always thought they were really over the top, but it really demonstrated how much power you were actually outputting. Big Bang, there was so many of them, whether it looked silly or it just looked really over the top. I thought it was one of the cooler features in this guy. I'm just going to quickly hop back to the original world or go back to Holt, just so that you could see how the difference between the original land or the original home base from the game and the Land of Carnage. It's very straightforward, simple city. You know, you go shop, you buy things, weapons, armors, items. You have the Dark World here, Dark World there. It's all pretty much the same, but then, like I said, the Land of Carnage really bumps it up and multiplies the enemies in strength and in power. Let me finish this video by visiting the ultimate enemy of the game, which is Ball. Ball, the first time around, there's only one, but when you come back the second time, then they really up it and make it much more difficult. You're going to see there's 4 of them surrounding the Pretty Ball, which is the ultimate enemy. Stats through the roof. We're talking millions and millions of HP, millions and millions of attack, requiring you to really be at your peak to be able to even attempt to try this level or to even attempt to scratch one of these bosses. They're like, even the attacks that they do is kind of like room clearing, kind of like the AoE on some of these attacks are really ridiculous. But, you know, it's the ultimate peak of your characters to be able to beat this. This is the feather in the cap of the game to be able to do this.
Yeah.